Good morning. I'm Christelle Hamouche, clinical psychologist at DPRC. Today I will be talking about the second part of Code of Conduct. It's the principle of commitment as an employer. Principle number 5. Enable each employee to have access to clear information on his rights, duties, and the benefits to which they are entitled. Conduct an annual interview with each employee in order to take stock of their professional situation and discuss potential areas of work, their workload, and their aspirations. Set up regular discussion and information meetings to enable staff to give their point of view and participate in the life of their facility, particularly when organizational changes are planned. In order to take care of the patients, the line manager decides to modify the working hours and days of his team. Although it is possible to change the working days and hours under certain conditions, and in particular according to the rules of the labor law applicable in the country, we have to explain to the teams beforehand the reasons which led us to carry out these changes, collect the opinions and concerns of the teams, and find the best solution for the patients as well as for the teams. Work time and schedule. Staff are required to carefully respect the start and end times of working shifts and those of the breaks indicated on the monthly rotation provided by the line managers of DPRC to guarantee the service coverage to the patient. In case the employee is unable to comply with the timetable, late entry, or early exit for severe and documented reasons, she or he must promptly inform the line managers. Staff are encouraged to use the provided digital platform application, PaySat, to check in and out every working day for the easier tracking of compliance. Break times are planned to ensure continuity and good care of the person served. These times must be adhered to unless exceptional and justified circumstances are priorly communicated with and approved by the line managers. Food and beverage intake. Employees are allowed to bring their own meals and store them at the dedicated lockers or fridges. Employees are allowed to have their meals in the dedicated rooms, places. Employees are encouraged to use covered mugs or capped bottles for their beverage intake during working hours. Employees are not allowed to have their food or beverage intakes in the inpatient rooms. Alcohol consumption is strictly prohibited inside and in the surroundings of DPRC premises. It is strictly unacceptable for the staff to attend their duties while they are under the effect of alcohol. All types of smoking are strictly forbidden inside and in the surroundings of DPRC premises. The ban on smoking covers all devices without distinction, whether they give off smoke or not. Therefore, electronic cigarettes, for example, are also prohibited. Staff and patients at DPRC are not allowed to sell food or other items to others. Personal appearance and hygiene. DPRC adopts a specific dress code and hygiene measure, which is developed and communicated to all staff. Dress, grooming, and personal cleanliness standards contribute to the morale of all employees and affect the image DPRC presents to patients and visitors. During working hours or when representing DPRC, staff are expected to present a clean, neat, and tasteful appearance. In addition, staff should dress and groom themselves according to the requirements of the position and accepted social standards, especially if the duties involve dealing with patients or visitors. Well-groomed uniforms or traditional clothes are requested, as well as neutral body odor and acceptable personal hygiene. The specificity provided in DPRC requires the scrupulous respect of hygiene procedures, hand washing, clean, dirty, circuit. Use of cell phones. Preserve the quiet of persons served at all times. The use of cell phones is discouraged during duty hours in the treatment rooms, therapy areas, gyms, and corridors. The admin team uses only the work cell phones for external work-related calls and internal desk phones for internal verbal communication. Staff relationship with children shall avoid being too friendly to children or adolescents, shall recognize and respect that the legal guardians are the final authority for taking decisions in the child's best interests, shall balance emotional engagement and distance in a child and family's care so that the employees invest in the child with a professional role, must report any suspicious act of child abuse or elderly abuse to the relevant line manager, facility directorship, or the legal authorities. Principle 6. Provide training and support. Encourage career development. Maintain a working environment that is conducive to motivation. Enable everyone to develop their skills. Encourage collective learning by inviting each employee to share their experiences and know-how with their colleagues. Encourage everyone to show initiative, creativity, and progress within the group. Employees might be asked by line managers to participate in DPRC internal committees as per the seen personal skills. Employees might be asked for official DPRC representation in conferences or professional events. Employees might be asked to train other employees on different activities that are relevant to their profession and scheduled on the DPRC training and education program. A very successful care assistant told me that he or she wanted to progress within the facility and the group. However, I am unsure if this is in the interest of the group, as he or she is doing his or her job very well in his or current position. What do I do? The investment and progress of employees should be rewarded through internal promotion without any predetermined class ceiling. For example, we are proud of the career path of employees recruited as nurses who have gone on to become facility directors and or trainee helpers who have gone on to become care assistants. Principle 7. Promote and respect equality, diversity, and inclusion. Encourage all managers and employees to be open-minded in terms of gender, origin, age, etc., in order to promote the professional integration and the inclusion of people who have difficulty accessing employment, particularly people with disabilities. Promote equal opportunities for every employee or job applicant and ensure that only personal skills, experience, and attitudes are taken into account, particularly in relation to equal pay for equal work. Respect others, fight against bias, and reject prejudices about the opinions, appearance, or attitude of our employees. For example, I feel uncomfortable because my manager is a female or from another nationality. What should I do? This kind of behavior is totally unacceptable. Each of us has the right to respect for others regardless of their gender, age, origin. You should therefore tell your colleagues that their attitude is unacceptable and that they should stop this type of behavior immediately. Otherwise, you should talk to your superior. Thank you.